Yeah, no, our own health is incredibly personal. What makes me feel good when I make a food decision, where I sit down to make a meal, or even how I prepare a meal, for example, or if I sit at a restaurant, where I naturally kind of gravitate in terms of ordering food, that's very personal to me. And how I feel about how I eat and how much I eat and when I eat. These are all very important factors for health, but how it works for me is going to be different than how it works for you, for example, or anybody who's listening. So knowing thyself, like self-knowledge, is true knowledge. Every individual needs to reckon and recognize their own self-knowledge, as well of self-knowledge, self-limitation, in order to be able to actually advance. And you're right. We spend so much time externally consuming information and not enough time contemplating what makes us tick. How are we actually doing it? There are taking a walk can be a solo activity that allows you to exercise and be in motion. But if you do it by yourself, I mean, some people like to walk with others, but if you do it by yourself, it's an opportunity to actually calm your mind from other people and think about yourself. Yeah. If you meditate, it's another way to actually and practice breathing exercise. It's another way to actually center yourself. And I think that, one of the things, even though we talk about healthy foods and we talk about exercise, we give a lot of recommendations, right? And I want to talk about the information overload sources in just one second. But, we give a lot of advice, recommendations, because part of our mission, your mission and mine, is to get useful information out to people. But, that's still an external thing to somebody listening to us. What's really important, equally important, is that anybody who wants to pursue better health, take the time to really get to know how they feel when they're healthy and how they feel when they're not feeling so healthy, and how individual moves make them feel, to find out what their own path is. Everyone's got their own path.
Imagine sitting across from Dr. William Li, a physician and scientist whose books on food as medicine have inspired people worldwide to rethink how they nourish their bodies. His wisdom unveils the delicate balance between overconsumption and the power of self-knowledge, guiding you to make choices that align with your unique needs. Today, you are invited to explore how overeating, even healthy foods, can stress your body, and how tuning into your own signals can transform your health journey. This is about finding your path, savoring your food, and feeling truly vibrant. So let us dive in together. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to join our community of health seekers, eager to embrace this life-changing wisdom. Picture your body as a finely tuned car, humming along smoothly when fueled just right. Dr. Li explains that overeating, even nutrient-rich foods like kale or dark chocolate, is like pouring premium fuel into a car's tank until it overflows, damaging the engine. Excess calories, he notes, turn into visceral fat, that harmful layer around your organs that sparks inflammation and raises risks of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and even early death. A friend once shared how she loved piling her plate with healthy quinoa salads, only to feel sluggish until she cut back her portions. Have you ever noticed how your body feels after a big meal? Next time, try serving a little less and see if you feel lighter. The modern world bombards you with health advice, from books to YouTube channels, and Dr. Li acknowledges this flood of information can leave you confused. One expert might swear by low-carb diets, another by plant-based eating, and the conflicting voices can make you unsure what to follow. It is easy to get lost in the noise, scrolling through endless tips, without knowing what works for you. A colleague once told me she spent hours watching health videos, only to feel overwhelmed until she focused on just a few trusted sources. Do you ever feel swamped by health advice? Take a moment to pick one or two voices that resonate with you, and start there. While expert guidance is valuable, Dr. Li emphasizes that you often overlook your body's own wisdom. Your body sends signals like feeling energized after a light meal or bloated after too much, but it is easy to ignore them. In favor of external advice, tuning into these cues, like noticing how a heavy dinner affects your sleep, is key to finding what truly nourishes you. A patient once shared how she realized dairy made her sluggish, a discovery she made only by paying attention to her body. Have you listened to your body lately? Try pausing after a meal to notice how you feel. It is a simple step toward self-knowledge. Health is deeply personal, as Dr. Lee reminds you, and what works for one person might not suit another. Your friend might thrive on a diet full of spicy foods, while you feel best with milder flavors, and that is okay. Food choices, portion sizes, and even how you prepare meals are unique to you, shaped by your tastes, lifestyle, and body's needs. A neighbor once told me she found joy in cooking simple vegetable stir-fries tailored to her love for garlic, and it transformed her energy. What foods make you feel your best? Experiment with a new recipe this week and see how it fits into your life. Dr. Lee sees personalized medicine as the future. Moving away from one-size-fits-all approaches like standardized antibiotic doses, just as no single pill works the same for everyone, no single diet or exercise plan fits all. Your body is unique, and understanding how it responds to foods like oats or berries helps you craft a health plan that feels right. A friend once switched to smaller, veggie-heavy meals after realizing big portions left her tired and her vitality soared. How can you tailor your eating to your needs? Try tweaking one meal to prioritize what makes you feel good. Navigating the flood of health information starts with choosing trusted experts. As Dr. Lee advises, pick a few voices whose backgrounds in health or research give you confidence and whose communication feels clear and thoughtful. Platforms like YouTube or Instagram can be full of unverified claims, so it is wise to check if your sources have solid credentials. A coworker once followed a flashy influencer's diet advice only to feel worse until she turned to a doctor-led channel that resonated with her. Who do you trust for health advice? Look up one expert's background today to ensure their wisdom aligns with your goals. Avoiding sensationalized information is another key step, Dr. Lee suggests, as clickbait headlines can lead you astray. Instead of chasing every new trend, focus on sources that explain the science behind their advice, like how beta-glucan in barley supports your heart. Picture scrolling past a dramatic miracle diet video and choosing a calm, evidence-based talk instead. It feels grounding. A family member once got caught up in a fad diet from social media, only to return to balanced eating after checking trusted sources. Have you ever been swayed by a bold health claim? Stick to credible voices to keep your journey steady. Balancing external advice with internal awareness is where the magic happens. According to Dr. Lee, activities like a solo walk or a quiet moment of meditation let you tune into your body, helping you notice what foods or habits make you feel vibrant or drained. Imagine strolling through a park, the crunch of leaves underfoot, reflecting on how a light salad left you energized compared to a heavy meal. A friend started taking evening walks to clear her mind and found she craved healthier snacks afterward. When was the last time you took a moment for yourself? Try a short walk this week to connect with your body's signals. Recognizing when you feel healthy versus unhealthy is a powerful tool, Dr. Lee notes. Maybe you feel sharp and focused after a meal of roasted vegetables, but sluggish after processed snacks. Those are clues to guide your choices. Picture savoring a bowl of warm lentil soup, its earthy comfort fueling you without weighing you down, and noticing how it lifts your mood. A patient once told me she felt her best after cutting out late-night snacks, a change she discovered. By listening to her body, what makes you feel healthy and alive? Pay attention to those moments to shape your habits. Chronic inflammation, driven by poor diet or overeating, is a silent threat, Dr. Lee warns, fueling major health issues like cancer, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, and hypertension. Visceral fat, built up from excess calories, releases inflammatory signals that harm your body's 60,000 miles of blood vessels. Imagine your arteries as a network of roads kept smooth and clear by mindful eating, but clogged by inflammation when you overdo it. A colleague reduced her inflammation markers by swapping sugary drinks for green tea, a small shift that made a big difference. How can you fight inflammation today? Try adding an anti-inflammatory food like berries to your next meal. Mindful engagement with food transforms your health, as Dr. Lee's wisdom shows. Picture choosing a crisp apple, its juicy bite, a reminder to savor and respect your food, connecting you to its origins. Eating with intention, like appreciating the farmers who grew your kale or the care behind your dark chocolate, aligns with traditional values of honoring nourishment. A neighbor started visiting a local market and said it made her meals feel more meaningful. Have you thought about the story behind your food? Next time you shop, pick one fresh item and reflect on its journey. Your health journey is about balance, blending Dr. Lee's insights with your own self-knowledge. Each choice, from eating a smaller portion to choosing nutrient-dense foods, like mushrooms, is a step toward a stronger you. Imagine enjoying a modest square of Hikakao dark chocolate. Its rich flavor, a treat that supports your heart when eaten mindfully. A friend found that cutting back on snacks and focusing on quality foods helped her sleep better and feel more energized. What small change could you make today? Try eating slowly at your next meal and notice the difference. This path is yours, but you are not alone. Dr. Lee's wisdom is a guide, and your body is the compass. Picture your days filled with vibrant energy, your meals a celebration of flavor and health, all because you listened to your needs. Share a tip or story in the comments, maybe how you avoided overeating or found a food that makes you feel great. Your journey inspires others, and together we can build a community of mindful health seekers. What is one step you can take right now to honor your body? Let us create a vibrant community, swapping ideas and stories to support each other's health. Every mindful choice, like skipping a late snack or choosing a trusted expert, is a gift to your well-being. Take action today. Try one of Dr. Lee's tips, like starting a food diary or taking a reflective walk, and feel the shift. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video to spread this wisdom and grow our community. Together, we can make health a joyful, personalized adventure. So what is your next step going to be?